like the light is like you can't even see the boxes.
Yeah, exactly. It fucking sucks.
I need to get we need a bounce light so then it will even it out and then we can fix that camera or get a better camera. But it's just like lighting and angles, really.
Oh, okay.
Because see how I have dark eyes.
Dark windows to my soul.
Halloween.
I mean, I
Share,
present as
everybody.
a ginger. I'm
Oh,
soulless.
share. Well, I just got. Well, I'm gonna share at the end of this football
You're
game.
trans soulless because you're not actually.
Send me. Will you message the link? Will you guys message the link?
I
in the
bleached my
messenger
soul
group?
out.
You bleached your soul out?
That's why I'm a ginger. I bleach it out.
Damn.
I heard something
Birds
else.
is evil from me.
I heard
That's
something
super metal.
else.
That is
Thanks.
Super fucking metal, I guess.
What?
Finally, I have achieved
Metal.
status.
Achievement. Blunk. Achievement unlocked.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Come on, Pete. 31.
Oh, good.
Let's
My
go, baby.
my
Timber.
phone's on mute.
Russell,
It was somebody share the link in the Facebook Messenger group.
This is the way.
Shut the fuck.
I have spoken.
I have spoken. Yes. Monopoly.
all right, we're good.
Disney is not a monopoly.
Yet.
No. Yeah.
It's getting there.
Well, I don't really know who's really standing in their way.
Hey,
The companies that own the lines that all
I'm
the
almost
information goes on, they don't
Oh,
own
you're all
that.
good.
Keeping all this for outtakes.
There you go.
Yes.
Thank you.
I would enjoy that.
But
Enjoy that.
we're gonna
thoroughly.
do.
I'm sure you would.
All right,
I can talk about it in the
National
intro.
freak.
In 5, 4, 3.
Welcome, Maniacs, to episode 53. This is SaltTier Podcast, where your argument is.
Always valued and always weighed in the judgment of the balance.
Honored.
What?
This is the way.
This is not the way. You have failed the way.
Isn't that meme
Did
like
I say
4
the
years
opposite?
old?
Did I say the opposite? What's up?
This is
isn't
the
that-
opposite.
Isn't that 4 years old?
Yeah.
New me.
This is
Oh.
the new one.
There's a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm too old to understand, I guess.
Yeah.
Mandalorian, what?
The Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, don't have Disney Plus.
Come
Aren't you-
on.
You're not Disney Plus and thrusting?
Neither do I. That doesn't stop the people.
Yes. The people have spoken, and they have spoken.
Disney Plus is just a hurdle. You can still jump over it.
There's still ways around it.
There's
But welcome
always
to
a-
our podcast, as you were saying, Sky.
Thank you for that. We are brought to you by the Soundcasting Network in Studio 212 at the beautiful South Lake Union. We are brought to you today by Voodoo Ranger IPA. Hashtag live rangerously.
Drink that Voodoo Ranger.
Ooh, pen pending.
Voodoo Ranger.
Don't sue.
Now, they have a damn good IPA.
Mm-hmm.
Sage Bell over here is drinking the, what is that?
The mural.
The Mural.
It's watermelon, lime, hibiscus, and agave.
Agua fresca.
Agave? Agave.
Nice.
Guave.
I want some guava in there, clearly.
Cerveza.
Mm-hmm.
We are drinking the new released Hop Avenger IPA.
Avengers Assemble.
Mr. Bobby Stills over here.
I'm out of season though. I got that special release, that Atomic Pumpkin.
I thought
It's
it
not
was
regular.
freshly in season.
No, I think because it's fall. You know.
I didn't
Technically,
see
it's
it
still fall.
last month.
Technically,
Whatever.
you're
We
still
need to
in
move on to cranberry
Yeah.
flavored.
Ooh.
Cranberry
Yes,
flavored.
that's
Cranberry cider.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Keep it litty.
I love anything
I had a
cranberry.
pomegranate last night. It was fire.
That was my original Steam
I had
name.
some on Thanksgiving. It was super good.
Red
Yeah.
berries.
Yeah.
Yeah, my original Steam
Pomegranate.
name was Cranberry. Anyway.
Underrated.
Have you guys recorded since Thanksgiving?
No.
This is
This is the Thanksgiving post episode.
Thanksgiving just happened.
Gobble gobble.
This is the way.
Anyways, Voodoo Rangers a certified B Corp corporation, and they are employee owned. Buy their stuff, drink
Yeah.
it.
That's what's up.
It's delicious.
They got
The
fire
Rangers.
IPAs.
And they-
Dude,
been
yeah,
good-
and look
they've
at their
been good to
artwork.
us.
The artwork is super dope.
Or as my Brazilian friends would say, IPAs.
Nice.
The artwork, we have a big one in the back that you can see.
If you're watching
On
us on the
stream.
Facebooks, which definitely do, we are on Facebook.
Yes.
Eventually, these will be on the YouTubes as well. We'll talk about the YouTubes later.
But this is SaltTier Podcast. You can find us on all podcast streaming sites and networks.
All platforms.
All platforms. Listen to us or view in Monday nights, typically around 8 o'clock on Facebook Live. Hopefully, we are working on YouTubes
Yes.
and Pornhub.
Why
Yes.
no YouTubes yet?
And Christian Mingle.
Why no YouTubes?
Oh, no,
We
we're
are.
on YouTube later. Those get uploaded later on.
Oh, okay.
We're just not live on
Oh.
YouTube.
Check our YouTube channel, SaltTier Podcast. We do have previous streaming services
lit,
on there.
lit, fam.
Say your name, and then we'll go around the table again, and then say what you've been playing and doing this week. This is your host, All Might Space Skyler.
I go by Bobby Stills, at Bobby Stills.
Sage Bell.
I say,
Sage Bell.
like, don't you know?
What are you on the platforms?
What?
You're up at Sage Bell?
I guess, yeah, I'm at Sage Bell on most of the things. Otherwise, it's SageBell_model.
What? Got a model.
Yep. What's up? You got the save rings. ... Find me at Steam usually because I haven't really been posting too much stuff. Actually, get at me on Twitter because I've been on Twitter trying to get banned by certain people. I've been
You just
trolling.
atting people?
Yeah, I just been trolling the fuck out of people just for funs. So yeah,
That's
follow
fair.
me at Midlife Comics. That's like my comic nerdy one, and then I have V-Gaming, which is my video game one. Yeah, I have 2 separate ones, so I could troll you twice. So yeah,
I get most of my news from Twitter nowadays.
moving along.
I actually don't even have a Twitter.
It's facts. What?
I really
Twitter
don't.
Twitter is the dumbest, most fun thing at the same time.
I don't have
Black Twitter is lit.
It's dumb,
It's fun.
but it's fun. Yeah. Anyway,
But anyways, this will be your host for the evening. You can find me at Skylar's Back at It on Instagram. Otherwise, you can catch these hands.
Shout out to Skylar coming through with the Seahawks game.
on League of Legends.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Catch these hands on League of Legends.
Catch these hands on League of
Those
Legends.
things are like mutually exclusive.
I hate to interrupt real quick, but have you guys talked about the League of Legends doc on Netflix?
No, I actually haven't watched it.
What? Have you guys? Any of you guys seen it?
I know. I
No.
need to watch it now.
I saw it when I was in Canada.
You did, so you've seen it.
I didn't watch it. I saw that it existed while in
And
Canada.
you haven't seen it yet? What kind of gaming podcast are
I'm
you
not
guys?
into LOL.
I didn't even know that they had a documentary.
Give me your nerd cards. Put your
okay.
nerd cards in the center of the
get
table.
out of here, Bobby.
I could
Stills.
tell you.
I'm
I could
walking
tell you
away.
about some Dota 2 docs, but I don't.
Yeah, I've seen those too. But the League of Legends one is really, really good. If you guys haven't seen it, I mean, it's like it's even if you're not, if you're a casual gamer like super producer Queef Anchor. I haven't got to say that in a long
We
time.
haven't given him a shout
Yeah,
out.
producer Keith's in the house.
Yeah, keep the
The
boogie.
homie.
Keep the boogie.
He yelled at me right before we
Lon
came on
Brown's
the
not here,
podcast.
so he gets off the hook this week a little bit.
But yeah, if you're a casual gamer or not even in the games, League of Legends podcast on Netflix is super tight.
Nice.
The
Super tight.
podcast or the documentary?
I mean documentary. Sorry about that.
Thank
you
you.
know, podcast on the mind. Sorry about that.
Let's keep the boogie over there, keeping us on track.
K
Bugs. So this week I have been playing League of Legends.
No shit.
No shit. But this week there was a little bit of a mix-up. All right. Played 5 versus 5 custom game. So all 10 friends.
Ooh.
Good stuff.
You guys can hear my blank face. I have a ditto face right now.
It was fun. I won all 4 games.
You guys know that emoji with like the flat eyes and the flat mouth? That's me right
Hey,
now.
go fuck yourself. Just because I can rock the salt plains.
How many hours a week do you say you play League of Legends?
Lately it has been a little bit more, but I don't know, probably an hour or 2 a day. Actually, like hour to 4 hours a day. I'd say
On the
more.
floor.
Oh, an hour to 4 hours a day.
I mean,
something like
I was speaking to some of my friends about gaming. It's like I just don't have the amount of time to game. But like, it's like, what else do you do besides people that are really, really good at video games or a particular game? I mean, that literally that's what they do.
To me, that's the crazy part about video games is like any video game out there, there's a group of people that have like whittled that game down and they're just badass at it. Even the people that don't like really concentrate on that and make it their mission, they just play it a lot. Like any game out there, somebody's gonna kick your ass at it. Like that's the thing I love about video games and sports and other things like that. But video games in particular.
I just don't know how somebody dedicates that much time to a particular game. And I like other games too.
Well, yeah, that's
know,
the thing is
but
I
it's
play
like-
other games.
Do you?
I put it on break.
I mean, you probably suck at all the other games.
Oh.
You're decent at League of Legends, but you probably get smoked at all the other games you play.
Just fighting games. I get
That's
so,
why you don't show up to the bonus round.
I'm so bad at fighting
Listen,
games.
it's okay if you suck. That just gives.
Thank you.
Keep
That
going.
made me
It's
feel
okay.
That made me feel
It's
so
okay.
much better.
It's okay.
I can't. Sorry.
I'm really good
No
at this.
finishing here. I'm stopped.
I'm really good at the single player games. Oh. Well, anyways, and other than that, I've been watching Salty Bet. Do you know what that is?
The what?
It's called Salty Bet, saltybet.com, and it's an open sourced AI fighting tournament.
Hold on, I'm looking this up.
It is like
London?
post it in the chat.
London,
It
we
is
got this?
literally one of the best things I watch now, and it's like so. What you do is you bet on the fights, these AI fights, and
What?
with fake money.
But what is it? What fighting game is it?
It's an open sourced AI, so like anyone can put in a character. So it's just like characters from like
Any
massive-
game.
any
Just
game.
mod it out.
There's people that will like literally just do like a picture of themselves
I
and like
see.
mod it into it.
I see London has it up here.
Yeah,
Right now.
dude, it's this guy's actually hella good.
Why is it not doing anything?
So like,
it's giving you time to put in your bets. I see.
yeah, and so they'll do like exhibition matches and exhibition. Sorry, words. Like, dude, these fucking IPAs, man, they're like
Yeah.
8%.
Yeah, these are a little strong.
But anyways, so you log in and you get $400, and then you can bet on these live matches.
Who's this in our chat? Is
And-
this just us?
Trolling?
Trolling?
Yeah, that's
Uh,
Albert.
What are you doing?
Watch
sorry.
out, man. You better get your porn tabs out of there, buddy.
Jeez.
Brazilian fart porn.
No, I was trying to go answer that.
So, anyways, these like live Twitch stream on the right. On the left, they show you all of the current bids, and then it shows you the odds of how many people.
Is this real?
bet
People
for-
really got like 10K in here.
Dude, I swear to God, dude, I've watched
Is this
bets.
real money?
No, it's fake money.
Okay.
It's fake money, but you only start with $400, and I've watched people put $500 bets or $5 million bets down.
Can this ever turn into real money? Or can you use it
No.
online to buy things?
No,
Look,
it's completely useless.
It's got the little dancing kid in the background.
It's completely useless, but I absolutely love it. We'll get in a chat with like a couple of friends and like just get hype and drink and just bet on.
So when you're not playing video games, you bet fake money
Yes.
video games.
on AI fighters. Not even real actual humans fighting.
Yeah.
This is AI.
Yeah.
This is the future.
This is the future.
This is the future.
This is the
Jesus
victimless crime right here.
Nice.
And then I just like,
Wait till they get like quantum computers to do
go
the AI for
drinking and
this.
sleep with people I shouldn't.
Oh, go drinking. I thought you said go Drake.
Nope. Go
Is that
drinking.
the Silver Samurai from X-Men versus Street Fighter? Right
I don't know, dude. But I have been watching this so much. I think I'm at over $5,000.
That's what I'm watching.
Oh, Sky.
The tournaments are the best part, though.
Oh, look at the salt. They owe us.
So at the bottom, it will when you actually log in, it will tell you like how many more matches until the next tournament. And the tournaments are when it gets real. That's when you make the real money.
Hey, those out there, check us out on Facebook to catch this stream, and check us out on YouTube when this gets posted, because you kind of want to see what we're talking about. This is
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
I mean,
kinda
it's super
crazy.
easy too. SaltyBet.com. Check it out. It's super fun. Watch it with some friends.
I'll have
Drink beer.
London put this in the
Drink
chat.
Voodoo Ranger IPA.
I was getting these guys hip to, like, speaking of watching video games or watching any game, whatever. What, Polybridge?
Yeah, so actually we'll pull that up here.
Did you get a chance? Anybody out there, if you haven't got a chance, this guy, I don't know, say his name, because it's not even just about the game; it's about the commentary on the game. It's just a fun game to watch. I'm addicted to watching this guy play this game
Might still actually have
because
the
of his
video.
commentary. Literally, you're watching somebody build
Might
bridges.
actually have this guy's video still pulled up. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is Star Citizen. We'll get into that in a minute.
So it's the double jump video. So he's got to build 2 double
Oh,
jumps.
it's over.
Oh,
Oh,
whatever.
it's
He's got
over.
another one. He's got plenty
We'll
of
just
these
play it
things.
back. We're running
London.
back here.
So basically, there's different goals that you have to meet. So a bus maybe come through, or a blimp or something like that, and you have to build a bridge strong enough to take like a dump truck.
why does
Maybe
a
a cup,
blimp need a bridge?
I don't know, man.
Well, the blimp comes through and it has to clear.
We
the
had to have a
bridge.
drawbridge.
Oh, okay.
You know.
So your bridge
Okay.
has to like clear a boat, clear a blimp that comes through.
No!
This game is on Steam, but for like $2 right now. By the way.
All right. Let's see
So-
the
And
first
you,
oh.
the
So
thing
don't
about
mind
it is, like, you have to be smart to play this game. It's
Also-
it's physics and engineering.
Also works on Max for you sadists out there.
Oh, no!
So what's this guy's name? Do you have this guy's name?
Oh, this is this YouTuber in particular is.
Oh, he did it.
Well, but he hasn't got up there yet.
This is Blitz.
Yeah, and it shows the stress level of the bridge and how much pressure you're putting on it.
If
This
you
bridge
end
is
up on this
stressing out.
guy's,
Right.
you end up
Know
on
what I'm
Blitz's
saying?
page, tell him that we sent you.
God, you calling me a nerd? You watching bridges getting built?
These are like physics.
I
though.
know
This is, like, some real
it's
stuff.
tough. I mean, there's some crazy ass levels that this guy. I mean, this guy's an engineer. I mean, he builds literally. This guy, his day job is to build bridges.
Those
for
are usually
cities.
some of the best YouTube videos. I watch a lot of City Skylines videos, and some people who make those videos are like designers and like city planners.
Yeah.
So to see them do it, there's a YouTube channel called Do Not Eat, and it's like this older guy, and he plays City Skylines, but he'll actually talk about like urban planning and like the history of the area that he's building, and it's crazy. Go into like all the politics and the history of it, like while he's building it. It's pretty nuts.
Shout out to all my Seahawks fans on the stream. We won.
Nice.
true.
It's over.
Might get that wild card.
No, I think we're leading the division now.
Shout out Donnie up in the chat.
Got the tie break. Yeah, what's up, everybody in chat?
All right, Bobby. What have you been playing this week, if anything?
Some of that modern duty.
Have you?
A little bit, but I get smoked really hardcore. I'm still playing the South Park game.
The last one?
Yeah, the
Okay.
new one that's out, which is fucking weird. I've talked about it last time I was here, and the more and more I get into that game, the weirder shit gets. What else have I been playing? No, I think that's pretty much it. I played Skyrim a little bit the other day because a friend of mine had never seen it or played it.
Damn.
That game is just fun. I beat it twice, and I still, I'm only at like 70% of the game.
The crazy part about that game is I played it at like really good settings, really good performance with some mods and stuff.
Yeah.
But back in the day, like all of 2013, 2014 ago, to get it running with all like the really high, awesome mods to make it look the best, you needed like a $5,000 PC.
Yeah.
And now you can run it all on like an $800 laptop, like just fine. So I haven't gone back and I haven't replayed that game on like my PC I have now, and I'm curious to see like what it do.
I'm not really at my house playing. I'm out all the time. So like I was saying, because like this nerd right here, I don't sit at the house all day. I'm out and about.
He's like,
you
oh, I
know?
only play for like 1 to 4 hours. It's okay.
So I play a lot of cabinet games. I've been playing I play a lot of Buck Hunter. I play a lot of. Have you guys played Killer Queen?
No.
Oh, I think I have actually.
Played Killer Queen.
At Jupiter?
Yeah, Jupe. That's
Yeah,
what
I played that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. The
There's
big
only
game?
two
big game.
cabinets in the town of Seattle. One is at Attleboro and was that Fremont?
Dude, that game's hard.
And then
Yeah, it is
it's
there.
similar to Joust. It's not. Well, the thing is, it's 5v5.
Yeah.
You're used to that. The thing about it is it's a strategy. It's a strategy game, and everybody's got a job, and you guys have to work together to beat the other team.
It's pretty
So,
fun.
Yeah, seek it out. There's tournaments that go on all around the nation. We've been trying to talk to the U.S. People that run the nationals and stuff like that to bring it to Seattle to do it. We've sent a couple teams. Let's just say my friends have paid for teams to go play in New York, and I think they had one in L.A. But we want to try to bring it up here. It's a super fun game. I'm just out and about, so I play a lot of cabinet games. But when I'm at home, I don't have a lot of time to dedicate to those long games. I was talking to Sage and you guys earlier about that game, Death Stranding, and you guys sure have talked about it on the podcast.
A little bit. Not really though.
I just want to get a feel for the controls. That's the thing about it. Is that you can't play that in the cabinet. You got to play it at home, and it takes a lot of hours to
that's like a
log.
60
And that's
hour
the
game.
problem why I don't get into it. Red Dead Redemption was hard for me to get into because it's a fun game.
We'll
Just
be
long.
We'll be talking about that game a little bit later here too.
Horse balls.
Sage.
It's my turn?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. I talk a lot.
Well, I didn't play anything because my computer's been down. But today I get
Wow.
it back. So we figured out the actual problem. It was the power source
Power supply.
supply.
The
Your
PSU.
house, your electricity got shut off. That's what you're saying. The power source.
I was like, wrong one. But yeah, the power supply finally gave out. And someone else we've had on the podcast, Dark Kane or Vince Rants, he managed to scrounge up a nice, cheap power supply for my computer, and I get to pick it up after the podcast, and hopefully I can game again.
Nice. Godspeed on that.
I did go to Canada over the 4-day weekend,
Nice.
so that was fun.
Did you go up there actually like for Thanksgiving?
We avoid Thanksgiving, so it's the second year we've gone up for like Christmas markets and
Okay.
just fun. So
Okay.
like drinking a lot of wine that's hot and looking at pretty lights.
Hot wine.
Yeah, mulled wine, glühwein,
Oh, mold.
glühwein.
Hate that wine.
So good. Marika actually had a whiskey coffee as we walked through the lights. It's really pretty.
I had a Fernet coffee slushy last night. It was fucking delicious.
I don't know what
cold.
that is.
It was good. I was like I was talking to the bartender, trying to figure out like who came up with it. It's an interesting concept. Shout out Screwdriver Bar, Belltown.
Oh yeah, screwdriver's dope.
We did take a really bad. The selfie is fine, but the critter in the selfie is supposed to be a narwhal, but just kind of looks like a dick with a pointy thing hanging out of it.
I read something online that the guy that got stabbed on the London Bridge was
Oh, yeah.
stabbed by a narwhal.
Yeah,
tusk.
so
Yeah, that guy was going around doing stuff.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yeah.
And the brave civilians
that
that
was-
That
stopped
was
them.
so dope.
One of
So-
them had a fire hydrant, and one
3
had
people had fire hydrants, and one guy had a narwhal husk and went after this guy on the this terrorist on the bridge. He's actually a convicted terrorist from like 20 something.
Yeah.
So he's already been in jail and out of jail, and then he went back and like stabbed people, and so he got taken down.
Who had the narwhal tusk? Shout out to
One-
that dude.
one of
the
those
chef?
dudes, yeah.
It was a chef.
He had it in his back like,
Man,
He
that's-
took it out of the
Keith,
restaurant.
did you know this? A chef owner, he cooks with that narwhal tusk.
He
Like,
was-
like
he's
he uses
Polish.
the tusk as like the rotisserie spick.
It might
Spit. Sorry. Sorry to all you guys on stream that are, so.
It's okay.
across the table. How okay? How you doing?
You got me, the save rings. Hey, what's up? Hang on, let me pause this. I've been chilling. Holiday season, 4 days off. Took it easy. Did actually play some games. Played a typical Idle Champions. Played a little Stellaris. Actually went back to that a little bit, even though it's horribly broken. And I played a lot of stuff actually. Played Battlefield 5 because I have the EA Origin Pass. So I played that. Played some Jedi Fallen Order.
Ooh.
Pretty
You guys
decent
talked
game.
about that on the podcast?
I don't know.
How? Because you guys are not here all the time.
Well, yeah.
How is it?
It's pretty good. It's kind of a Dark
Yeah.
Souls. It's kind of Dark Soulsy.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of people say it's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Dark Soulsy. The character is really cool because he doesn't act like a regular video game character. He kind of like makes mistakes. He kind of acts like a real person would act. He doesn't just like freak out and do dumb stuff. He kind of like, oh, that's realistic. I believe a person would act like that. They do a good job there. And they don't really take you out of it because for me it was kind of easy to be taken out of it because the actor that plays the main character is the guy from Shameless. And he also played the Joker, I guess, on Gotham, even though I never watched that show, but he kind of played the Joker on there too. So he's recognizable, but they did a good job of kind of making that character disappear, or kind of making that actor disappear into the character. I haven't really played too far into it, but enjoying it so far. But yeah, that's about it. I've just been sleeping and shopping, and bought some stuff for the kids, and bought some stuff for myself, honestly, and looking forward to Christmas because it's gonna be like tight. People are gonna get hooked up. So that's about it.
Good stuff. All right. So we're going to get into our topics here a little bit. What is this? Gamer Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Well, since we missed Thanksgiving, and this could be quick, but like as far as like this year or recently or since last Thanksgiving, what are some things you've been thankful for this year as a gamer? Something that maybe surprised you, a game you weren't expecting to come out on a certain platform, or a game you thought nothing of and then actually played it and liked it. Some changes they made to a game that you liked, anything like that.
I'm thankful for my friend Blue Caban taking my advice and buying a cheap Dell 9900 Optiplex,
Okay.
and then playing that and then playing some games on it. And now he's like, oh, I want to get a better monitor and I want to get better mouse. And I was like, yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
coming to the dark side.
You're thankful for converting someone to the PC Master
Yes.
Race.
Yeah.
What, is that what I said?
Yes.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what you're insinuating.
Oh, oh, my bad.
That's the general vibe I picked up. It's a great feeling though to like
It is a great feeling.
to talk to your friend and they're like, yeah, I don't want it, and then they do it and they're like, oh yeah, like, ooh, maybe what would it be like if I get a better keyboard, or what about a new graphics card? You're like, yes, I got you. So yeah, that's good.
Yep,
Anything else?
that's what I'm thankful for.
Okay.
I'm just thankful for League of Legends, bro.
Oh, shit. Oh my god.
I just trying to irritate Bobby Stills at
No.
this point.
I mean, I've never been into those type of games. They're just, I don't know. They just take too much time. They're fun. I'm not hating on you. I'm just saying, like, what else do you do? We had fun going out dancing before.
Yeah,
but-
no, I go and do things.
Do you?
Yes.
Yeah. The dude was like fishing with his grandpa.
Give
You
me a
missed it.
jacket, bro.
No, you're not.
Oh, you
getting my jacket.
fish?
I fish.
fish, bro?
I go snowboarding. I go on
This
dates.
dude
I'm
goes
talking
to-
about in real life. Like, this isn't like bass fishing
No,
for
this
Dreamcast.
dude goes to Japan. He went
or
to Japan.
SF
Yeah, I was
1080.
in Japan last year. I fly to Denver once year to go
Whatever,
snowboarding.
dude.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, Bobby.
Whatever.
You don't know me. You don't know my fucking life. You don't know how much milk I like in my cereal. The fuck are you?
You drink actual real like beef milk?
No, actually, I drink almond milk.
Aren't most of us
I was like,
lactose?
I only fuck with oat milk. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Have almond milk all
I just
day.
drink the lactate stuff.
I
yeah.
love real
Ew,
milk.
you can
but
do the lactate. That's so terrible. I just switch it to
Get out of
alternatives.
here, man.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Come on, Russ. Make the full conversion. Go
No.
nut.
You like the
Oh, it's so good. And same with the hemp. I really like hemp milk.
Any milk that's
Yeah,
brown? No, I'm good.
I was trying to explain to some of my coworkers. They were like, "Oh, what's
Coconut
like?
milk's white.
What's like? How do you make
Not the same.
vegan cheese?" And I was trying to explain to them like you have to.
You can't
You
vegan
got to milk
cheese.
the nuts, and then after
That's-
you milk the nuts, you have to you got to take the nut milk. That's separate.
You're real
And
committed.
Oh God. Anyway,
This whole evening has just been innuendos.
Fantastic.
nut cheese is great, man.
It's so
delicious.
weird. Okay,
It's
almond
delicious,
cheddar
though.
is disturbing.
It's fire
I
though.
hate it.
The texture's a little weird, but
Yeah, it's
if you
like
close your
rubber.
eyes,
Bobby,
If you close
if
your
you
eyes,
close your eyes,
just
man,
take it to
still
the mouth.
it
rubbery.
tastes like semen.
Bobby, this is not. This is not Grill How Long Steak Mister.
Okay, what am I thankful for?
Yeah,
I'm
as a
thinking-
gamer.
Whatever. I'm thankful for long time gaming franchises. It's really nice to
Like Bethesda?
no like fighting games or even your League of Legends. It's kind of newer,
Oh, yeah.
but like Diablo,
been
all
10
that
years.
good stuff because it's great to be able to talk. The holidays are coming up, and so like I get to talk to my nephew about the new games that come out, even though I played those games when I was younger. But it's great. Like we had the bonus round fighting thing, and it's like people that are older and people that are younger can play the same games.
That's
It's the
dope that
same
you-
characters.
That's dope that you brought that up because you know what comes out this month is you remember Panzer Dragoon on the fucking like Sega Saturn?
Yeah.
There's a remaster of that coming out this month.
I mean, it's just nice. A lot of my friends, I'm not very good at Tekken. I mean, I'm better at Soul Calibur, but
Same.
it's nice that we all get together and we all play Tekken, and we're all from kind of different generations. So I got 23-year-olds, 24, up to all the way to 40-year-olds that have been playing Tekken since it first came out, and it's the same characters are there, same basic controls, and
What up, Goon? I know you're watching. We're talking about your game. Are your ears burning?
whatever.
Tekken's not Goon's game.
Goon will
Your
get
ears burning?
smoked, son.
I know. We were going back and forth about it in chat today. So I'm just like, I'm just rattling this cage.
He respects
So
it.
that's what I'm
though.
thankful for. I'm thankful for PlayStation and all these other franchises and gaming consoles that stick with it. They don't try to create new bullshit. They stick with the
Stay in
oldies,
your lane.
oldies but goodies.
Stay with sick with that same old,
Stay
huh?
in your lane. What
Yeah.
about you, Sid,
Play it
though?
safe. That's what
I'm
consoles-
incredibly thankful for my community of PC hoarding nerds because whenever I have a PC go down or something, they're just like, no, don't touch. And then they just like do surgery on my computer. And in other words, I wouldn't have like any gaming console of any form because I don't have the money to do any of that. So it's just really thankful for my friends and the community within that. Like PDX LAN is so awesome for that. Also, Diablo.
Nice.
Because that was the first video game I ever played, and I played it with my dad. And so when 4 was like announced and I was like trying to buy the book, I just started like sobbing instead of buying the book because I was trying to explain something. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm just going to buy the book and leave because I can't talk about it. So, yeah.
Adorable.
I don't normally cry about things, so it was like really weird for me to just break it.
I mean, I understand. There's a general
Yeah.
connection to other people. Like whenever I play Diablo, I think about the people that introduced me to Diablo, and like it brings you back to all those memories we had, like late night having LAN parties and stuff. And
Very true.
so yeah, I'm thankful. That's the same thing. I'm thankful for those titles.
and across the table.
Keith, you got anything?
Yeah. What you
Around
thankful
the room?
Yeah. What you thankful for this year as a gamer, as a filthy casual gamer?
Red Dead 2.
Just in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just thankful for Red Dead.
Most of that.
Sort of like side game you're not happy with.
That's the only one I really seriously got into. The rest of it was just like, I've got them. I didn't really get into Watch Dogs 2 yet.
Are you thankful for Fortnite and playing with your kids?
It's called family time, sir.
Getting smoked.
Smoked by fucking 13-year-olds in their mother's basement. Who
Like,
have fucked my mom.
Casually. You can casually smoke by them. They're not even paying attention burying you.
Shout out to Kagan. Live stream. Shout out to all my homies on the live stream. There's been a couple people coming through. Donnie, Andrew. Who else is up in here? It's a couple other people.
Russ, what are you
Witness
thankful for?
I'm thankful for more games, not only coming to the PC because that's my platform of choice, but I'm thankful for more games coming to more platforms. Like for instance, you got Stellaris on the fucking Xbox and the PlayStation, and then you got things like Death Stranding will also be on the PC, as well as Red Dead Redemption. That'll be out this Friday. The actual real version of Redemption, which everything else has been a beta test as far as I'm concerned, it'll be on Steam this Friday. So just the fact that that took less than a year for it to come out, when normally we were waiting like 18 months and stuff, sometimes forever for games to come out.
Epic Store has it on sale right now.
Like I said, everything else beta test. PlayStation, Epic Store, that's all beta. I'm thankful for and then like Death Stranding. That'll be out next year as well. I'm thankful for more crossplay in games. Like I kind of want to see where I was talking about this before the show. I can't wait till pretty much every version of a game is in parity, and you can play with your friends. If your friends on PlayStation, if they're on Xbox, if you have a PC, if they have a Switch, it doesn't matter. You should be able to play with your friends. If it's the same exact game. So I'm thankful for that. And I'm also lastly thankful for greedy companies are starting to get their comeuppance. Like
That is true. That has been the year of 2019.
yeah, it started off real greedy, and now they're starting to get slapped down a little bit. Intel's getting slapped down.
Ooh.
Blizzard's getting slapped down a little bit, getting taken down a peg or two. Just random companies that kind of do things. Activision, random companies that kind of do things. Perfect example: EA telling us 2 years ago that nobody was into single player games. Single player games are dead. This new Jedi Fallen Order game comes out, and it's the best selling Star Wars game since 2009. In its first 2 weeks, it's the best, and it's a single-player, offline, no microtransaction game. So all that bullshit you did with Battlefront, and you blew up loot boxes to the point where governments are investigating, off of Star Wars, that's what started it all, and you did all that just to make not even as much money as you did off a regular-ass Star Wars game. So I'm glad to see, like, all this conventional wisdom is getting holes poked in it. So that bodes well for the future, bodes well for us, and so yeah, that's what I'm thankful for.
All right, we have some breaking news here.
How I don't understand. I learned about this last night.
What's that?
And so I don't understand how we're not talking about this because it came out yesterday, right?
What's that?
You read it yesterday.
The PlayStation 5?
Yes.
What
It
about
hasn't
Oh.
like come out.
No.
I saw a thing about it.
I'm talking about it came out yesterday. They got
picture.
released of the picture of what a stackable PlayStation 5. Have you guys seen this bullshit picture? So I remember when the controller came out. So I remember reading about the controller. No, this is the
that's-
cartridge for it, fool.
Yeah.
And then this is what it's supposed to look like.
No, that's a dev kit.
Exactly. But this, so what I was saying
Dev
was
kits
is
look
that
nothing like the finest one.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
so that's what I wanted to discuss was like, do you think this is really what it's going to look like?
No,
This
nothing
is-
like it.
And this is a stackable thing that who is this going to?
This is going to people making games.
Okay. And so
Yeah.
they're going to send this out.
Yeah.
And so this is a real thing. This is really what it looks like.
A dev kit.
I think it's gonna look like
This
that.
is what he was
No.
saying.
Dev kits look nothing like
That's
the final
what-
project.
When's the release date for it?
This time-
2020.
This time next
When-
year.
Next year, next
So
Christmas.
Christmas.
But
Okay,
I'm
so
pretty
they
sure
can
I've
have
already
time
seen
to change
pictures
it.
of them
No.
saying like it's gonna have that general shape.
The only dev kit that's looked like the final project, the final console was the PlayStation 3, and that's only after it came out.
Dun, dun, dun.
After it came out, the dev kit became the PlayStation 3, and the Xbox dev kit, the Xbox 360.
I think it's gonna look like. I think
No.
it's
It's
gonna have all
not,
the
dude.
levels.
I know that's what I was discussing, and that's why I couldn't believe you guys. I didn't know if you guys had talked about it, but I realized it just came out
no,
yesterday.
I've been ignoring it because people are like, "Is this what it's going to look like?"
No.
it never looks like the dev kit.
But I just don't think it's real. Look at it.
no,
Look at this thing.
Yes,
Will you put it up on the screen?
Yes,
put it up
I
on
am.
the screen,
I am.
fool.
They've
Did you share it in chat?
they've
a
had
dev kit.
pictures. They've had pictures of it
who
for
cares what the
like
dev
a
kit
minute
is?
now.
No, dev kit it's irrelevant. It looks weird because it's nobody's not supposed to be seeing it.
Let's go digital. I think it's bullshit.
Dude, like, what
I don't
else-
think it's real. That
Yes.
logo, this does not look sleek
Yes.
at all. I don't think
It's a
that
dev
PlayStation
kit.
would release anything
It's
like
a
It
that.
dev
looks like
kit.
it has a cup holder.
It's a dev kit.
Well, it's supposed to be stackable, and that's the ventilation.
No,
for,
it's a dev
It's
kit.
a cup holder.
it's a
I think that's what the PlayStation 5
looks
is
like a
gonna
fucking
No.
toilet seat cover is what it looks
You
like.
stop.
Maybe
wanna-
that's what shape the game cases will be in, so you can stack your game
No.
cases in there.
Look. This is what the freaking PlayStation dev kits look like. Here's an Xbox. That's not what the Xbox looked like. Here's a GameCube. This is the GameCube dev kit.
Those are computers, fool.
No, that's what that is.
No,
That's
it's
a
a game
Those are
PC.
fucking
Bobby,
computers.
are you listening to me?
I am.
I've been doing this for 12 years.
I know, but the difference. I know, but the difference between the stackable one, and those are computer boxes.
No, look at this. This is the PlayStation. You can obviously tell this is the PS2, right?
This is. I said put up the one that we're looking at right now.
That's a
on
dev
our
kit.
screen.
I think that's going to be the finished
Yeah,
product.
but you're still gonna have to
it's
show
right-
it just so
Show
everyone
the
can see
other
the
one.
argument.
Show the PS5
It's right
one.
here.
Right there. Click it up.
This is not what it's going to look like.
Yes, it will.
Fuck.
No.
That was my discussion.
It looks like a
with somebody.
Look at
router.
this. That's another PS5 dev kit.
But then also there's a cart. They're saying that they're going to be cartridges now.
Yeah, the cartridges are going to be for the modular things like hard drives. Maybe you can switch out RAM. I doubt they're going to do that, though. I think it's going to be for hard drives so people aren't, like, opening it up and unscrewing things to void your warranty.
Yeah.
So I think that's why they're doing it. They're just making it basic plug and play. Like people have been
So
saying.
how are you supposed to fix your own PlayStation then?
You don't.
Oh, I fixed
You
multiple
don't.
PlayStations.
Yeah,
before.
but you're not supposed to technically. It voids your warranty.
Well, after my warranty's already up, my shit breaks.
Well, that's a different story then.
Is your warranty only good for like a year?
I think it's 2
Usually
years.
2 years, yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, it's a dev kit. Look at the freaking Sega CD and stuff. That's not what the final product looked like.
Is that a stereo?
Then that's a dev kit for the Sega Saturn, the Sega Genesis. And
It
the
does
Sega
look
CD.
like a fat amp, though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So dev kits look different. Like look at the PS2.
And it's for game developers, right?
It's a
Yeah,
but
tool.
that looks so
That's just
close
a
to a
tool.
PS2.
Yeah.
Yes,
the PS2
exactly.
it's
That
just
looks
part-
exactly like
No,
what
it
it came
doesn't.
out with.
What's
Yes,
all
it
Yes,
does.
it does.
Okay,
that
it
kinda
had
looks like a
it
Switch.
had all this extra part.
go fuck it.
It
That's
looks
said
like
tool
how
on the
switches.
side.
It's
Well,
an
obviously-
early version. It's
Exactly.
not the final
Obviously, it
version.
didn't say tool on the side.
And this isn't though.
That is
And this isn't.
what PS5 is going to look like.
No.
I'm fucking telling you.
No,
I'll bet you lunch on that shit.
I will bet you a PS5.
So
that's
anyone
what
who
it's not
can't
gonna look
actually
like.
see what we're talking about, it's flat with this
No, they can
weird
see it
like
right there.
I will bet you
triangle
a
shape in the
PS5.
front,
Well, it is.
and then in the
yeah.
front it
I-
also kind of looks like a router.
I
For
will
the
bet you an
people-
actual PS5
Not
will look
watching.
like
the
that.
visuals.
That is what the
Look,
PS5 is going to look like.
here's what the PlayStation 4 development kit was. Does that look like a
Looks
PlayStation?
like a
Yes.
DVD kit.
No.
That
like
looks like a PlayStation 4.
The DVD,
More or less.
VHS.
Yeah, I mean it
splitters.
does. Yeah,
More or less.
it
Or
looks
maybe
like a
DVD,
it looks like a
Blu-ray.
bigger one.
You guys stop. You stop it. Look at this.
Is that a go back up? Is that a 4?
That's a Sega
PlayStation?
Genesis development kit. Is that what a Genesis looked like? No.
Alright,
You're
alright.
going back to the 90s.
It's-
Russell, what do you know? You play on a PC, bro.
Hi, I'm in the credits for Fear 2. I'm in the credits for Google Earth. I'm in the credits for
All right,
Capcom
well,
Puzzle Fighter.
That's why I wanted to bring it up. I wanted to ask someone like you. I wanted to get your opinion because
Well,
I
I
didn't
use you.
I didn't even think it was real. It just came out yesterday, and I was curious. It's like, is this real? Is this
I
a
mean,
real thing?
That's a real dev kit.
Ooh, click
yes.
on the
Yeah.
photo next to it.
Is it
the
for
shiny
sure?
blue
Is it
one.
for sure a dev?
It's been confirmed. That's a
Go,
real
go
And
to
then
the one
why-
that looks like the car. No, the other way.
Because the dev kit doesn't matter what it looks like. Which one?
That's totally what it's
The
gonna
opposite
look like,
direction
bro.
you're going.
This?
Yeah, I want to look at that one. Look, it's so sleek and car-like.
This is CG.
See, look how sleek that is.
This
She
isn't
even
what it
said
actually looks
sleek.
like.
It looks like
You know what this
the
looks like?
Batmobile.
No, it looks like the freaking
with
Prometheus.
blue glowing
It looks like the
lights.
freaking. It looks like the Prometheus ship, the Traveler ship.
I'm telling you, man.
That's a Dreamcast dev kit.
Get
That's
ready.
not what Dreamcast
Get ready to
looked
buy
like.
me a
Computer, bro.
PS5.
No, that's a Dreamcast dev
It's
kit.
a computer.
Exactly.
That's a
Dream-
computer.
No.
That's
That
a
looks like
computer.
the
What are you
computer
talking
I
about?
used to play the giant
it's
floppy
got
disk.
so it's got a
Mickey
disc reader.
Mouse
It's got a
came on.
disc. It's a computer that reads
It's got a disc
Dreamcast
reader.
disc. Well, that's,
PlayStation doesn't have a disc reader.
Why would
Okay. No, I'm-
PlayStation
no,
spend
I'm
that
just-
much money for it to look like that?
Who cares what it looks like? It could be in
They
a cardboard
spent
box.
money.
It could
Exactly.
be in a cardboard
That's what I'm
box.
saying. It could have been in a cardboard box, but yet they spent how much
Why
money?
did Sega spend this much money to have the Dreamcast
They
dev kit
didn't.
look like
They
that?
didn't spend money on that.
I
Play.
really feel like
why
I've,
did
I filled
Sony-
in the shoes for
Why did
fucking
Sony spend
Loudon
this
Brown
much?
right now?
Why did Sony spend this much to have the
All right.
PlayStation 1 dev kit look like this?
Sorry, I
Those
brought it
all
up.
look
Why
like
did
cardboard-
Nintendo spend this much to have a Wii U look like this?
And let's
Sorry,
move
I
on,
brought it up.
folks.
Sorry, guys.
Jesus.
Apologies.
The dev kits never look like the final
Yeah,
product.
but all
Michigan
those
still
dev kits that you
blows.
showed
What are we
all look like
arguing?
cardboard boxes.
What are we at? What are we arguing?
The PlayStation 5 does not look like a box like all the rest of those. It actually looks shaped and like they put money into it.
It does look pretty dope.
It does. Like that looks like you could sell that.
Oh, okay. If that's what you're saying, yes.
That's
it
what
looks-
I'm selling.
It looks like you could sell it.
But it's
that's
got
not-
the
looks like
thing
a
about
radio.
it is so they got the cartridges now, but that has a disc reader.
Ooh, is that
course.
the next glowing
Yeah.
blue one?
They're not gonna
you
give it a
forgot
disc.
past
It has to have a display.
Nobody has internet.
has a disc
Is that water?
They want to act like the whole world
that
has internet,
controller?
but it does not have internet.
I'm just gonna keep talking for no reason.
All right, Sage, what we got next? What we got going on? Right
I
here?
mean,
We have-
I can talk about the Vatican.
Oh boy.
Or not.
Go there.
All right, Russ. Switch it.
Well,
Switch
it
it
is a
back.
topic we have.
Russ, switch it back. Let's
Well,
get
didn't
on
you-
to our newsy bits.
Oh yeah, that's where we're on. We just
London,
finished,
God damn it, London.
London.
London, go back to normal.
London on the track, bitch.
London, you dirty
You dirty dog.
millennial.
Stabbing motherfuckers with narwhal tooths.
I know, right?
Have you heard of the game Starwall?
No.
You play a Norwal in space and you stab each other in the heart.
It's basically like a physics game, and you try to stab each other with like.
I played
flying,
it. I played it on
flying,
Thanksgiving.
floaty Norwals.
It's fantastic.
Congrats.
That's what I've been playing this week.
All right.
Back
so,
to the intro.
Random facts for you guys. Ready to listen this one out?
Let's go.
Let's go for it.
So
Oh,
it-
you have that Vatican?
Yes. So the reason why the Vatican's relevant today, in September, Father Robert Ballitzer, a
It doesn't matter.
What was that? I didn't hear you. I didn't have my
a
headphones
former
on.
tech blogger and host. I didn't practice the word. I just skipped it. A former tech blogger and host of the Week in Tech, as well as a Catholic priest, asked his 23,000 followers on Twitter which game he should spin up a few servers for in the Vatican. Given the options of Minecraft, Rust, Ark, and Team Fortress 2,
Rust.
64% of them voted for the classic crafting game.
Rust.
Yeah, that was
Oh
one of the
my
options.
God, Rust is like the least Christian game you'll ever play in your entire life. Rust. Rust.
Has there ever been any Christian games released?
Of course there
Yeah,
has.
man. You remember like the Noah's Ark knockoff Nintendo games and all
No.
that shit from like the 80s? Oh,
Christian Bro 12.
That's just classic.
Christian bro.
Dude, there's like
Mormonism.
David and Goliath.
Seriously?
Yeah, there's a whole. Hang on. Yeah, there's a whole.
Dude,
bunch
how
of
could
Christian
there
games.
not be stab
Uh,
this demon to death?
Indigo Prophecy?
and then
Kill Satan?
You ever remember Indigo Prophecy?
Do you need help?
you really can't open the beer, Bobby?
I punched my friend Kagan, who's in the chat right now, with my hand, and my hand hurt.
Do you remember Indigo Prophecy?
Don't.
The same people that made Indigo
do that.
Prophecy made Heavy Rain on the PlayStation 3.
What?
Yeah.
Heavy Rain is not a Christian game?
Hold on. The same people that made Indigo Prophecy made Heavy Rain. Indigo Prophecy is basically a Mormon story.
Captain's Bible in the Dome of Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
bitches.
Dome of
Keep it
Darkness.
lit. Keep it litty.
Oh yeah, there's been tons.
Dance Praise 2, the remix.
Dance Praise.
Dance Praise 2, the remix.
Maybe the one you may have heard of is
Faith Plus One.
Super 3D Noah's Ark. Have you heard of that one?
No.
Have you heard of
Oh, I play that every week.
spiritual?
Shout out
spiritual
Andrew
warfare?
in the chat, selling out there selling wine.
There's Bible
So-
Builder
Whoop, whoop. Whoop,
and
whoop.
the Jesus Christ RPG trilogy.
Oh.
And
So do you die in it?
yeah,
And then get resurrected?
die.
I feel
Oh,
like
yeah,
Mel
yeah.
Gibson missed out because the Passion of the Christ
don't
could have
care
been
about
licensed and then
he don't care about games. though.
Passion of the Christ,
He's
the video game,
He's like
dude.
Scorsese. He's a sourpuss. He doesn't like the new hotness. He doesn't jive with video
Is he
games.
a Scientologist?
He's a sourpuss.
Who is?
I asked if Mel Gibson was.
No, he's a fucking drunken fucking
Oh, it's just Tom Cruise. right?
racist is what he is.
And what's her name from the wife from that one show with the fat guy?
Huh. Well,
So Vatican has a
Minecraft server has a couple.
Why?
Because they
Because-
want to have a
bring
non-toxic
in those
environment
kids.
for gamers.
They want those kids to come
Yeah,
in.
they need those
So do you
kids.
get kicked off the server if you're in there asking people to
Hail Satan.
accept your penis into their mouth?
Yeah. 'Cause
I mean-
Not
Pretty
if
much.
you're a priest.
yeah, not if you're a priest though. It's all good.
You can win this game right now if you hail Satan.
Not if you're a priest, and not if you're James Gunn. Ooh, too soon, right? James Gunn.
Give me a 1, 2,
You
3,
can't
hail
too-
Satan.
Can't too soon your own comment.
James Gunn.
I'd recently read some stuff about Minecraft servers that have been going on for like over 10 years. And they've built these elaborate cities
Oh, easily.
with underground tunnel systems. And it's a collaborative effort.
Dude, people are still playing EverQuest. Some servers have been up
Dude.
for 20 years.
It's fucking nuts. I don't understand.
I mean, I'm on a Day of Defeat server, and
Yeah.
that's for like older people too.
Yeah.
2003.
But
Is that
it's
when that
for
came
like
out?
dads and their kids are playing
Yeah.
in it, and then like occasional.
Well, that's what they're saying. It's multi-generational, which I'm thankful for. But it's like a thing where it's like you pass it down to your niece or your nephew or your son or your daughter or whatever, and it's like it's something you guys can bond, even if like they move out of the house.
I'm passing
like
down.
Think about that shit with your kids of what you've been playing.
I'm passing down my Steam account.
Even when they fucking move out of your house or go to
It's
college,
in your will.
you
When
can
I die.
still connect to them and sign online.
They're gonna have my Steam
and
account.
you can hang out with your son, while they're away from home and bond over the same shit. It's lit.
Yeah.
It's true.
The future
That's why I bought
is
my dad a
now.
PC. Or built.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Why not both?
So yeah, the Vatican having servers with a bunch of kids on it. What could possibly go wrong? Anyway.
I know. When did they think this was a good idea? Like,
When-
what?
when was it a bad idea?
It's supposed to be a pure server. Is that what they're trying to say?
When was it a bad
like
idea,
a
Bobby?
virgin?
And what did they say? What was the
pure
quote? They wanted a server where
server.
people were nice to each other. Sort of?
Gamers who want to be a little less toxic and a bit more community. You can invite people who want to be creative, who don't want to be toxic, and you can create an environment in
So,
which
hold on,
people
hold on.
can
So
express
pussies.
themselves.
So all I heard was I can still be a toxic.
So, hold on. Before they even got into that, one of the games that so this was the original intent of opening a server, right? So why was one of the games he originally put up for vote Rust? Do you guys are our viewers? Is everybody here familiar with Rust? Rust is very much a Minecraft
I know of
clone.
the game. Yeah.
You start off butt naked, so there's just like censored dangs floating around all over the place.
But it's
And-
pixelated dogs.
Yeah, but you still get the idea.
lit.
Though. You still get the idea, though.
I don't think
got like a
TF2
dark-
should have been on the list either, but
No, probably not, because you're like jibbing people everywhere. And also, 99% of all servers of that game are people not trying to play it seriously. They just log in just to hit you with a rock. Like that's the whole point of the game is to bludgeon people with rocks.
It's true.
So okay.
Anyways,
That's what I
we'll
thought.
do a quick hit. Really super quick. YouTube is allowing edgier videos, video game videos.
they're no longer censoring the pre-recorded violence, essentially.
And also on top of this, they're trying to find advertisers who don't mind being on more edgier videos. Really,
I've heard-
YouTube?
I heard about
fucking
that.
really? Like, for those of you who can't watch, I'm like Stewie right now with my head. Really, you're gonna find edgier people to do it? Why didn't they do this like 10 years ago?
Mike anyways.
Why didn't they do this 10
Because
years ago?
the children. Think of the children.
Well, somebody please think about the children.
So yeah.
Next topic. We're busted through. We only got 15 minutes left.
That's fine.
So basically, YouTube is 10 years behind itself. But anyway,
Yeah. Well, anyways, like at least they're doing something. It's better than nothing.
10 years too late. Anyway, go ahead.
Like I mean, give me the violence. Give me
all the violence.
Give me the violence. So, lastly, we are talking about Riot Games and
Your time to shine.
the makers of League of Legends. But anyways, they just settled a lawsuit for $10 million for every female employee from 2014 to present. So the money's going to get divided based on how much time you've been there in position.
Sorry, here's
So,
some money. Sorry.
You don't even have to have a lawsuit. You can just have been a female
Just-
identifying employee.
Yes.
I would transition for that.
You can no.
What?
That
How-
doesn't
You
count.
can't-
Where's the law?
you
Where's
would
the
have
law?
to. You would have to transition
What's-
before.
What's the statute of
The
limitations?
lawsuit.
No. Well, show me in the clause.
You're
Here,
gonna-
no. Shut up. Hold on, real quick. I should look it up, and I'm sorry I wasn't on this, and I thought about this when I read this earlier today. I read about this. You guys had it in the chat. Is how many employees does Riot Games have?
A lot.
A lot. How many of them are female?
Enough.
Enough. So split that 10 million between all their female employees. How much are they making?
That's probably quite a bit.
Right. But that's my question. You know, I don't know.
10 million. It's a
Before
lot
after
of money.
taxes, though.
10 million. So if they have 10 women,
They only
that
have
means they
2,500 employees as
25.
of 2018.
okay.
Okay, so
Well, which one of you
experience-
nerds knows math?
In my experience,
the
okay,
maths.
a software
Not me.
company, 500 employees, probably 100 of them are women.
She said 2,500 of them.
Yeah.
I'm-
So
I said like a fifth of them are women.
I'm
So,
just curious
uh,
as to
it's
how
just
much
500.
they
so
get.
people.
basically the basis of the sewage is
That's fair.
thank you, is the sexual harassment, basically men getting raises above women purely because of gender. The CEO was nut sack tapping people, which I think only affects men, but the women are upset.
Who does that?
Exactly, it was fucked up.
It's tacky.
And also, he was reported farting on people.
If you're not into
Yes,
it, if you're not into
I'll allow it.
If you're not into it and then you're a bystander, it's tacky.
That's a guy thing.
It's tacky.
Girls do it too. There's just
Some
quieter.
girls do, yeah. No. I know some. It depends on your friend group.
Yeah.
That fart on
I
each
feel
other.
like
People
I
fart
feel
at.
like girls do it, and then they know that they're not gonna get blamed. They can blame it on a dude. I'm like,
For
Well,
sure.
they don't have to blame it on a dude because there's probably a dude farting at the same time anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So
fair.
it's all good.
What are the odds?
Yeah,
fair.
Wasn't me.
Yeah.
nut taps, farts. What else?
Basically just straight up harassment, and also just not paying him as much, and then
But
you know
hey,
give him
season-
shittier jobs.
But hey,
and-
season 9 though, preseason.
No, season 10.
Season 10.
But this is
10
something
years,
that
bro.
happens over and over.
But nut
and
slapping,
over
though.
and over and over.
I think I
again.
know two
Yeah.
at that time women who within that time period who should get this.
Hey.
Right.
One
What's
of
up, vacay?
Sage Bell needs a new computer.
Sage Bell, we had.
Nah, one of those
in
girls I
Hawaii.
think's in England now.
Yeah, whatever. Maybe she'll still get money.
Maybe.
But yeah,
Break you off.
Did we figure out how much money they're getting?
I mean, fuck, dude.
I need
We
to-
don't know how
10
many
million.
ladies
They
work
hit
there.
up Tinder in that area.
Well, if
10
it's
million
100,
divided up.
what, like at least
What's 10?
100,000?
In Los
That's a
Angeles.
Keep it lit.
After taxes, that's like what, like 65 something.
Do you think something like this is going to change the actual work environment?
It will of Riot.
Yeah.
Of Riot.
Riot, well, 100% will. They have to appoint a bunch of people now, and
And do you know why?
Ethics dictators.
And do you know why? Because this cost the government of China because they own Riot. So this costs them money. So
I
they're
stand
gonna,
with Hong
So they're
Kong.
gonna fix it. They don't give a fuck about like what's going on there, but they're gonna fix it because it costs them money. Out of their $1 billion game, they gotta pay $10 million. So
Are you guys banned in China yet?
I hope so.
So do I.
We're working on it.
all day, every day. What was I
I'm
gonna say
surprised
about
we're still on Facebook.
Why do you guys do bad
Oh, I
things?
guess we aren't
Do you guys show
bashing
your
men.
balls out? Do you-
I was
what
about to
what
say,
did
we're
we
not
call
that
it
bad.
earlier? What did we
Yeah,
call
we're
it?
not-
What
we're
did we
no,
call
uh,
the Teen Wolf?
we're no Teen Wolf movie.
All we have to do is just bash men.
What do you think this is, a Teen Wolf movie?
Hey, there's be no men bashing here. Going
Yeah.
There'd be no nobody
I
bashing
stand,
here.
you know.
There'd be no
stand
people
for-
bashing here. That's how it should be.
Oh no, it's
Except
okay
for
if you
Michigan
bash women.
fans.
The closest we've
They're
gotten was me
worthless.
shirtless.
Oh yeah, and you were just blocked by the.
Or when you were wearing the onesie.
Yeah,
it
when I was wearing the
The
onesie.
whole stream, it was like the hood was up, then it came down. Then it,
It was hot.
By the
Actually-
end of it, I was like, I
We should
swear
have
you're
a
in your
pajama
underwear.
stream.
Actually, that is
Dude,
a-
those are hot as fuck to try to wear.
I
Someone
think-
was like, "Let's have a pajama party," and I'm like,
I
"I
think
don't know
that
if I can
video
wear it."
is up on our YouTube.
It
if
is.
you want to go take a look. And since we're looking
What's your
for
YouTube?
edgier viewers, we're SaltTier
SaltTier.
podcast on YouTube
Is
as
it-
well.
no,
All one
no,
word?
I-R.
All one word?
Yep. Just type it in.
Lit.
Just type it in there. You'll find us.
Look for that salt shaker.
Yeah, that's when you know it's us.
Throwing the salt down.
All right. This has been a great podcast. Let's get everyone's clothing statements.
Thanks for allowing me. on
clothing
your guys'
statement.
Well, we're not done yet.
podcast.
We're gonna do
I
our
know, but
little-
I was just saying thank you.
You're welcome, Bobby Stills. You're welcome anytime. I think we weren't allowed to not have you on, but
I think we're legally obligated to have you on.
You son of a bitch. I could have been gone right now. I could have watched the Seahawks.
You're like,
Win.
what are you talking about? I
You
let
knew
you
they were
watch the
gonna win.
Seahawks.
It's fine.
you son of a bitch, I'm in.
Son of a bitch. Well, usually this is my first time on stream.
It's true.
I've
Congrats,
recorded
welcome.
you guys
Hello.
before. I think people. Yeah. I don't know. I feel fat.
This is one of our producers for
Don't compare yourself
the
to me.
Soundcasting Network. Bobby Stills.
Yeah. Yeah. I sometimes
He
I
does
don't
it up.
listen to you guys.
This is we're only doing this because of half of Bobby and half of Keith.
equal one decent.
Equal
fucking producer.
decent producer.
We haven't burned it down yet.
I know, right? Yeah. Shout out Soundcasting
It's
Network.
still in one piece.
Look, man, we brought you guys a lit ass fighting game tournament,
Lit.
which
Yeah.
you haven't been yet, and you haven't been yet.
I was at
Sage is
briefly,
there.
and then I
Kids.
got offered free
I'm
food,
gonna blame
and I
my
had
kids.
to go.
Yeah.
All right. What is your closing statement? I guess we already basically did closing
I
statements
mean,
when
because
we were
we said
thankful for.
thankful, what we're thankful for.
Yeah.
My own closing statement is listen to more podcasts, play games you're not comfortable playing with, and yeah.
Where,
Go out-
where can
go
they
out-
find you too?
Go out and play video games in public. You know, go search out a tournament
Like Killer
or-
Queen at Jupiter.
Exactly, or something like even pinball. I play ski. I mean, I'm always out. Play skee ball. Play fucking pinball. Play all that bullshit. You can find me across all platforms at Bobby Stills. It's gonna be BOBBIESTILLS. PlayStation Network. I'm gonna be Bobby Stills too. Yeah, and then I have a podcast too. It's called Grill How Long Steak Mister. I talk about the restaurant industry, flame motherfuckers, figuratively and literally. Yeah,
Classic.
that's what's up.
Sage Bell.
Hello. Closing statement. I had one, and then I started listening to everyone, and then I forgot. I was like, "Oh yeah, that's all cool. That's nice."
My
Oh,
infamous
shit.
brother is in the chat room.
Nope. I don't remember what it was. Hey, I know what it was.
Brother.
Play the games in your Steam library that have not been played yet.
How many?
Oh,
what do you
God.
have? What's
Oh,
yours?
yeah.
at?
That's quite the task.
I think I only have like 98, so probably like 80 of them haven't been played.
Russell was just saying earlier. He's. What did you say?
I think I played
43%.
But then again,
I actually might have less games.
I just passed 802 games. I just
Jesus
passed.
Christ.
Why?
Because Humble Bundle.
Because that's what you.
Oh,
When you
yeah.
die, in my will, I leave my children.
Yes.
God
My
damn.
son's
Steam account.
getting my Steam account. Yeah.
He's like, Dad, I need money. I need cash, Dad.
Dude, I feel bad for like the 5 to 10 games I haven't played on my Steam account that I got for like $2.
But honestly, like if you look, PC games are free. Like
Yeah.
I'd say like maybe like half of those I got for free. I didn't do anything.
Well, you just bought Polybridge. It's $2, man.
Yeah, it's what I'm saying.
I want my $2.
$2. Yeah, so that's like a third of those
I
games
want
too.
hundreds of hours of playtime.
And then actually, if you guys here look on the stream,
I have 93 games.
I'm looking at Humble Bundle right now. This is $12. I just got Soul Calibur 6. I just got Yakuza, and I just got My Time in Porsche, which is also a great game. $12, and at the end of the month you get 5 more games.
What Soul Calibur did you get?
So the newest one, Soul Calibur 6, right there, pretty much for free.
I enjoy it.
So that's the reason why you end up with 1,000 games, because you pay like $12 a month and
You
you
just
get
can't
like
pass it. See,
Yeah.
I hoard physical things. You hoard video games.
yes. That's a perfect. Like you said, I don't collect comics that much
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
I don't really buy
Digital.
albums. Yeah.
Digital
So like I
games.
hoard video games because I don't really do anything else.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Miss Sage Bell, is that the end of your closing statements? Or do you have something else to add?
She's counting.
she's
her-
counting.
she's
I'm sorry.
counting,
I'm sorry.
Bro, come
I'm
on.
sorry. I didn't see her
Don't fucking
counting.
Riot game us in here, bro.
Oh, okay. So I have played about 40 of my 93 games.
Yeah.
All right, that's same percentile, right? About around there.
You can go to Social Blade and type in you can copy and paste your URL, not Social Blade, but Steam Calculator, and copy and paste your Steam thing in there, and it'll tell you like the ratio of games you played and stuff. And actually, I think they've added that to the library because like now the library is all like beta looking. And speaking of that, here on Steam, check us out on the Steam. Check
see
us out on
this at all.
SaltTier podcast right here.
Did you guys give away stuff?
This is our Steam page. Look at this. We got 35 members. When we hit 33, we're gonna give away some games. Actually, I will
No,
show
you,
you guys.
you have 33, and when you hit 35.
Yes, you know.
I thought I was drunk.
I'm more high than drunk since you want to know. So we're actually here right here. I'll show you. Like we have some games to give away. We will look here at some keys. Right
I
here
got the
on the
keys,
thing.
keys.
We got we're gonna go to hide redeem keys. Look at this. We got Shenmue 1 and 3. We got Deep Sky Derelicts, which is a great game.
Oh, actually, I could
Tyranny.
use those Shenmue keys.
Look at that. BattleTech,
What did we learn today on this
Dungeons
podcast?
3,
That I need Russ to give me some free games.
Civ 6.
That my account is private, and I don't know what its value is.
So look at that. We got some games to give away, you guys. So yeah.
Can
if
I
you want
actually
any-
get those Shenmue games?
So follow us. Hey, everybody that's
You have
been.
to create a bunch of false accounts and be the 35th guy.
Yeah, right.
We only need 2 more.
Well, that's what I was gonna
Okay.
say. All my friends, like this is the first time I've been on stream. This is the first time I really shared it since I've been on here, and I've had a couple friends that have been here. Shout out, BB's in the chat too. My brother's in here. Tons of people. If you guys play on stream, sign up for our SaltTier stream.
Yes, if you guys are on Steam, hit us up in our group too, because
Yeah.
you might be the 35th person and win one of these games.
Get free stuff. Check
Free
it
stuff.
out. Yeah.
Steam Calculator just calculates the total amount of games you have.
Yeah, it should also tell you which games you've actually played. If you go, but I think now
Busted.
If you look in your library.
See you later.
But if you look in your library, it'll tell you like what percentage of games you played because they added a whole bunch of.
Damn, motherfuckers be up in this
Maybe not mobile.
bitch. A lot of
Let's
these
see.
motherfuckers I haven't seen in a long time. What's up, y'all?
Miss Sage Bell, do you have anything to add for your closing statement?
Did I not already?
I don't
give
know.
my
I don't know
closing-
if you did or
Hey,
not.
follow me at
There we
SageBell on Twitter and some other things. I don't know what's out there. SageBell _model on Instagram and on Facebook.
If
I
you
also
don't follow
cosplay.
her, if you don't follow her, you should. Because I'm like, who is this girl in this? Oh shit, that's Sage.
I know he doesn't see me with like makeup and done up ever, so
I see you here, but I'm just
That's not
I'm
me.
always impressed. Every time I see her online, I'm like, oh, that fucking outfit is.
right now you'll see a lingerie photo.
I
on
did
the-
see that. What's up with that? What is that? What
That's
was
a
that
pinup
for?
photo. My mom's a photographer, so
Yeah.
she needed to build her.
That's a wig,
boudoir.
right?
No, that's my hair. I had black hair for a hot minute.
Show
no,
it to the screen.
Hair
Look at them
screen.
legs. Look at them legs.
Yeah.
What you got, Russ?
Closing statements, son.
Closing statements. Try out a variety of games. Right now, if you're looking to get into gaming in general, whether you're buying an Xbox, a PlayStation, or building a PC, there's some dirt cheap fucking deals out there. Hit up your Black Friday or Cyber Monday. It doesn't even matter anymore because it's pretty much like Black Friday from like before Thanksgiving all the way to like after New Year's. So
Yep.
keep an eye out for deals.
Deals.
Yeah, hit up them deals. I bought a bunch of shit. I'm pretty much about to build like 4 new PCs for people. And somebody at work approached me and was like, hey, I want to build a PC for this kid I know. Here's about $400. What can you do? He wants to stream too, and I'm like, perfect.
You can
There's
do a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit you could do for $400 now. And actually try out a bunch of different games. Like right now, I'm looking at like my recently played. I got Soul Calibur, Blaze Rush, My Time at Porsche, Yakuza, Stellaris, Quake 2, Trover Saves the
Keep naming
Universe,
those games, bro.
Star Citizen,
content.
EverQuest. I played all that. So just try a whole bunch of stuff, man. Yeah, that's about it. And check us out. Join our Steam group. Hit us up on SoundCloud. All those places.
This has been your host, All Might Space Skyler. I'm gonna tell you to stay salty, my friends. Rock those salt planes. Don't be afraid to flame people.
Heavy
while
with the
you're
salt,
online.
dude.
Heavy with the salt. Flame those people.
Tell
online.
them you smoked them. Let them know
Yeah.
how badly they got smoked.
Don't let them tell you to fuck your mother.
If your game,
you tell them to fuck their mother.
I'll say it this way. I'll say it
If
this
they
way.
tell you to fuck your mom, no, you say, sir, you should go fuck
If
your
your game,
mother.
if your game has teabag physics,
Yeah.
you need to be using it.
Dude, keep the salt alive. Don't play all this like, oh, be nice to each other.
Yeah,
no,
right? This is not the Vatican, bro.
Dude, the internet is what's left of the wild, wild west. Keep that shit
Can
alive.
you guys imagine if Rust won? If Rust won that thing and the Vatican was hosting Rust servers? Rust is like the roughest fucking game. Anyway, sorry.
Keep the salt alive. Try not to get banned, my friends, but if you do, it's for the greater cause.
How can we not? So we got to figure out a way to like troll the Vatican server. Of like everybody go there.
It's had to have been done by now.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't read about
It's
it.
had to have been done though.
I mean, they
Somebody-
trolled
You know
your
you're
ass.
going
They
to hell
trolled
for
your ass
sure.
with that fake fucking PlayStation 5.
Dude, you fuck
It's
with
a
the
dev kit.
Vatican's
It's real,
Minecraft,
but
you're
it's
going to
not what
hell.
you're gonna buy. Or will you?
Dude.
Anyways,
Salt. Heavy with the salt.
This has been All Might Skyler. You can find me on the Salt Plains of League of Legends. You can find me on Instagram at Skyler's Back at It. You can find me somewhere. Just try if you really want to. This has been SaltTier Podcast. We are brought to you by Voodoo Ranger IPA. Hashtag Live
Live
Rangerously.
Go
Thank
Voodoo
you.
Rangers.
Go Voodoo Rangers.
Patent pending.
They got delicious beer. Drink it up. Also, this has been Studio 212 with the Soundcasting Network.
Gang ship.
Thank you, Keith the Boogie. Thank you, Bobby Stills, for allowing us to do this.
Hit us up on the SoundCloud, the iTunes, the
Spotify,
Spotify, the Stitcher,
The YouTubes.
the YouTubes,
Google
eventually,
Play.
yeah, the
SoundCloud.
Google Plays,
All
yeah.
that.
SoundCloud,
Christian
Yeah.
Mingle, all those places.
Plenty of fish.
Pornhub.
Fish sticks.
Fish sticks.
Porn MD.
Oh, he had to
What's
get
up?
that shit in.
This has been SaltTier Podcast. Thank you for listening. You're all beautiful maniacs. We're out. Hour on the dot. I was waiting till I see like